down, down, now, now, now. I can't get no satisfaction. Forgive that singing. Just trying to do what I can to stay happy and upbeat in this terrible weather. Like I say, got to make the choice, do what we can to be happy. Might be hard, but you got to do it. And so, number 3 is satisfaction that comes from living our best life. And I'm going to start with micro, if you like, the micro satisfactions. And so it's quite likely that I'll only be satisfied now on the micro level when I get home and when I get warm. So maybe I'll wait for then to carry on. And so finally, I'm home and I'm warm and I'm dry, and so I'm satisfied relatively. I'm relatively satisfied compared to when I was out walking around in the rain. I'm satisfied now. But for how long? Because now that I'm warm instead of cold and I'm dry instead of wet, now I'm hungry. So I'm not satisfied now because my belly's rumbling. I'm hungry. So I need to go and get myself a snack, something to eat. And now that I've had that snack and my belly's full, I'm satisfied. I'm not hungry. I'm full up. I'm not hungry anymore. I'm satisfied. But now I need to get on with the vlog. I need to do some more planning, some more filming, maybe a bit of editing later. So again, I'm not satisfied again because I need to get on with some work. I want to complete the vlog ready for this evening's upload. So again, I'm not satisfied. And this is what I said in the beginning of the video when I was out patrolling the streets in the cold and rain. I hope you like the singing, by the way. That was just for you. I consider this micro satisfactions because every day you've got hundreds, maybe thousands. You're cold, you want to be hot. You're hot, you want to be cold. You're wet, you want to be dry. Your mouth's dry, you want it to be wet. I could go on and on for the whole vlog just to portray these micro satisfactions, but I'm guessing you know what I'm getting at. These desires that we all have depending on our circumstances. And this isn't the satisfaction that I want to put across to you in this vlog. I'll revert you back. I'll tell you to go back and watch number 1 and 2, Happiness and Joy, because if you haven't seen them yet, they'll give you a much better understanding of what I'm trying to get across with this vlog about satisfaction. So the micro satisfactions are as I've described. But what are the macro satisfaction? The purpose of living our days fully. And so let me give you 2 parallel examples. I'll give you the example of the games developer and an example of the individual wanting to get in shape and get fit. So I suppose you could call them micro satisfactions that lead to the macro, in the sense that the games developer has to work hard writing his code and creating the graphics and planning day in and day out and day in and day out for months until finally he's got a prototype of the game. And then that gives him a great feeling of satisfaction that he's got a good prototype, something that he can work with. And then he continues more code, more designing, more characters, etc. And then finally the game will be finished, ready for release. And then he's got a huge sense of satisfaction because he's completed the process. He wants to create a game, so he has to go through that process every single day. And now if we take the individual wanting to get into shape and lose some weight, day in and day out, they have to watch their calories, they have to watch what they eat, beware of not eating too much processed sugar, maybe get a bit more active, go for longer walks or hit the gym if you're inclined. And so the person who wants to get in shape is day in and day out and day in and day out, and maybe a month or 3 months later, you look down after you're out the shower and you think, yeah, look at this, that hard work's paid off. But I suppose the point that I've come to now is that hard work. A lot of people don't want to put in the hard work, especially if it's painful and you don't really want to do it. A lot of people, they just think that they want to get into shape, but when you look at their actions, it's clear by their actions that they prefer the cake, that they prefer the sweets, that they prefer the chocolate to having a healthy, fit body. But if we find our purpose and begin living our best life in regards to the games developer or the vlogger or the entrepreneur that starts a business brand, or whoever it is, whoever we look to for our inspiration. Let's take Anthony, the games developer, on his homepage. You know, he's saying, I do this because I love it. So when he wakes up in the morning, he hops out of bed. He hasn't got to go to that rubbish job. He's buzzing. Yes, I can get to work. And he does his programming, he does his code, he does his designing, he does his character development, and it's all a joy for him. It brings him immense satisfaction, just that process. And so, for me, like I said in the last video, he's cracked it. He's doing it. And he's a rare one. There's not many people who live their passion every day. But if we do, and there's no reason why you can't, satisfaction from living your best life will stay with you day after day until you reach your short-term goals, your intermediate goals, and then your long-term goals. And once you hit a long-term goal, then it's time to reassess and start again. It doesn't finish. When Anthony creates his next game, you think he's going to say, I'm done, I've finished, I can retire. No, next game. And they get better and better every time. Just like I feel this vlog, upload, keep producing, keep planning, and they're getting better in my opinion, and I'm loving the process. So that's it. That's what we've got to do. So let's work towards the macro satisfaction, our purpose, and do what we have to do to arrive where we want to be. I hope you've enjoyed another vlog, 4 in 4. If you watch the first one, I wanted to do one a day, and I've done it for 4 days. So I'm very grateful that I've been able to do this. Like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And watch out for tomorrow's upload. I think it's about money. So I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about there. But tune in and find out. Okay, be good. See you next time. Bye.